Hi everyone, this is Heather from the Flourish Academy, where our goal is to equip you with the best techniques and tips to make you a better and more efficient photographer. In this video, we are going to look at blemish removal inside of Lightroom. But first, make sure you check out all of the free resources available at the website Flourish.Academy. For this video, which is part 1 in a series, we're going to use the spot removal tool in order to remove acne. I'm going to zoom in with a Command or Control plus on the keyboard, press Q in order to access the spot removal tool. I'm going to make sure that the feather is all the way up, as is the opacity, and that I'm on the healing mode. Now remember, healing is about copying pixels, pasting them, and blending them, whereas cloning is simply copying and pasting those pixels. I'm going to start clicking and removing these blemishes, recognizing that sometimes Lightroom chooses a great source and sometimes I have to redefine that source by clicking and dragging inside of the circle. But I'm just going to start to click around on his face in order to remove some of these blemishes. And in part 2 of this series, we're actually going to do the same thing inside of Photoshop and compare the results. But for now, I just want to use the spot removal tool to see how well I can accomplish this task. Now you notice I'm clicking and dragging over a larger area, and then I'm just moving the source to a better area in order to blend those pixels. But Lightroom is doing a pretty good job. If at any time the tool overlay is distracting you, you can press H on your keyboard in order to hide those selections. H again will reveal them. And then let's take a look at the overall before and after by pressing the / key. Here we have before, and there we have after. And actually, I think I'm going to use the spot removal tool to just kind of click and drag under his eyes in order to soften those shadows. And I typically do not like to leave this at 100% opacity because it doesn't look natural. So I'm going to pull it down to about 50%, maybe a little bit less, so that we still retain some shadow areas. Let's zoom back out. Press Q on your keyboard to drop that tool. Take a look at the overall before and after, and I think that looks amazing. Previous to recording this video, I actually timed how long it took me, and it was a little bit over a minute, maybe about 1 minute and 15 seconds in order to accomplish these changes. In the next video, we're going to look at Photoshop. Number 1, see how long it takes, and then what the results look like. I'll see you then.